Global Weather News, October 3rd, 2025. Good day and welcome to Global Weather News. It's a pleasure to be with you again on this Friday, October 3rd, Road, 2025. In today's broadcast, we bring you the latest and most important updates on meteorological developments across the Atlantic, the Caribbean, the United States, and several other regions of the world. We begin with the aftermath of Hurricane Alda, which struck Bermuda last night, bringing a long and stormy night to the island nation. Strong winds, high seas, and torrential rains disrupted power and paralyzed transportation. By this morning, Alda had moved away into the colder waters of the North Atlantic, losing much of its tropical characteristics. This means Bermuda is now past the most dangerous phase. Although rough seas and gusty winds will persist today, mariners and coastal residents are urged to remain cautious, as large waves could linger for the next 24 to 36 hours. Importantly, Alda's remnants left behind a broad plume of tropical moisture extending southward into the Bahamas and Florida. This trailing band of humidity is already sparking new showers and thunderstorms, and it could evolve into a more organized low-pressure system in the coming days. Two new areas of concern. As we look forward, two new weather features are drawing attention. An unstable zone near the Bahamas, Florida, and the northern Gulf of Mexico. A fresh tropical wave that has just emerged off the coast of West Africa, expected to move westward toward the Caribbean next week. Both carry significant risks of heavy rainfall, flooding, and potential tropical cyclone development. 1. Bahamas, Florida, Gulf of Mexico. The lingering tropical moisture from Alda, combined with very warm sea surface temperatures, is fueling widespread convection. Forecast models indicate that the Bahamas, particularly Freeport and New Providence, may receive 150 to 200 millimeters, 6 to 8 inches, of rain over the next 5 days, with some local totals exceeding that. This poses a serious risk of renewed flooding and landslides so soon after Alda's impacts. The U.S. Southeast will also be affected. Coastal Florida, Louisiana, Mississippi, and Alabama are likely to see 100 to 150 millimeters, 4 to 6 inches, of rain. Locally 200 millimeters, 8 inches. Urban flooding, flash floods in low-lying areas, and transport disruptions are possible. Some of this rainfall may extend northward into the Carolinas, where dense populations and large metropolitan areas make the threat of prolonged heavy rain particularly concerning. 2. Tropical wave from Africa. Meanwhile, a Cape Verde tropical wave has just moved off West Africa. These systems are common in the peak of the Atlantic hurricane season. But this wave is noteworthy because multiple forecast models suggest it may survive the journey westward. GFS, US, projects the system could become a tropical depression, then a tropical storm, and possibly strengthen further as it nears the Caribbean. ECMWF, Europe, shows slower development, emphasizing rainfall rather than rapid cyclone formation. CMC, Canada, supports tropical storm formation. ICON, Germany, is less aggressive, suggesting weak organization. Despite differences, all models agree on a large, moisture-laden system moving west, likely to impact Barbados, Puerto Rico, Hispaniola, and Jamaica between mid and late next week. Environmental factors. Sea surface temperatures remain very warm across the Atlantic, especially in the Caribbean and Gulf of Mexico, providing ample fuel for storm development. While waters near the Bahamas and Florida cooled slightly after Alda and Humberto churned the seas, the broader region is still running well above average. A persistent North Atlantic high-pressure ridge continues to block systems from curving northward, making it more likely that tropical disturbances will track farther west toward the Caribbean and possibly the U.S. mainland. Regional outlooks. Bahamas, repeated rounds of torrential rain, high flood risk. Florida and southeast U.S., widespread thunderstorms with flash flooding possible. Caribbean, Jamaica, Cuba, Haiti, the Dominican Republic, and Puerto Rico will see increasing rainfall next week as the African wave approaches. Central America, Honduras, Nicaragua, Costa Rica, and Panama face flash flood and landslide risks from heavy runoff. Canada, Atlantic provinces, Newfoundland and nearby coastal areas may see some light rain from Alda's remnants. But impacts will be limited. U.S. West, showers along the Rockies, with early mountain snow signaling seasonal change. U.S. East and Northeast, a broad ridge of high pressure keeps conditions dry and unseasonably warm. Some areas that normally cool in October are experiencing summer-like heat, raising concern among climate scientists about extreme variability and unusual swings in the weeks ahead. Summary. To summarize, Hurricane Alda has left Bermuda and is weakening over the North Atlantic. But its trailing moisture is generating new hazards in the Bahamas and Florida. At the same time, a tropical wave from Africa is the biggest wild card, with potential to develop into a strong system and bring heavy rain to the Caribbean. From heavy rains in the tropics to abnormal heat in the U.S. Northeast, and early snow in the Rockies. The global weather picture for early October is dynamic and unsettled. The key takeaway: people in flood-prone or coastal regions should stay alert, follow official updates, and prepare for possible impacts. Thank you for joining us on Global Weather News. If you found this information helpful, please like, subscribe, and share so others can stay informed. We'll continue to monitor developments closely and bring you the latest updates in upcoming broadcasts. Wishing you a safe and peaceful day ahead.